Dear friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Iddy and today we are choosing violence. Yes, we're going to be stepping on toes on today's episode as I share 7 most unpopular opinions that I have with regards to relationships and marriage.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now.
I will be doing all of this while I also show you how to make the most popular dish in Nigeria, jollof rice. Number 1, cuddling is overrated. I do not believe that cuddling is a must, especially when sleep is involved. If I want to sleep, please, I would like you to be on your side of the bed while I remain on my side. Thinking about my head and the weight of it on your chest, I'm also thinking about my neck and the condition it will be in by the time I wake up in the morning.
I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first.
I'm also thinking about the warmth of your skin and at some points how that would make me sweat. There's just so much that I'm thinking about. So I would prefer to just put my head on a pillow, please and thank you. So I do not care for cuddling and I feel that cuddling is overrated where sleep is involved. I said it. Number 2. Valentines is a time that we must exchange gifts and celebrate love. Love is to be celebrated any day. I, for one, do not care for Valentine. And the fact that we must go all out, get a gift, exchange gifts, buy roses for each other. We do not have to wait till Valentine's to exchange gifts and to show love to each other. What happened yesterday? Or what happened last week? Why don't you do this all the time? Why are we waiting to Valentine? You know, why are we waiting for Valentine's to show this amount of love? I do not enjoy making Valentine's a big deal. We do not need to wait for Valentine's to exchange gifts, to show love, to display acts of affection. That should be done any day. We should normalize that. We should normalize that. Number 3, you can forget my birthday.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
I'm not gonna get mad at that, okay? If you forget my birthday, I am going to ask, what is distracting you? Because there is a bigger problem here. And this has happened to me before. So I'm just gonna say this, put this out there. You know, if it hasn't happened to you before, you don't know how it feels, that's not true. It has happened to me before, right? What's going on with you? Where's your mind at? What's going on at work? Are you bothered about something? Is something the issue? There's a bigger problem, there's a bigger issue, and I would like us to discuss that. Whatever it is, it's bigger than just that birthday. I feel like I won't see it as an avenue to throw tantrums. I will see it as an avenue to identify a problem. And then we can discuss how we're gonna get past it. Number 4, you do not need to bear your husband's name as soon as you get married.
My name is Kwaza Waza Kwakwikwa Kwaza. Zabulaza.
I feel like every time I have gone through this conversation with somebody and I tell them I'm still bearing my last name, it's like, what? No, you should have changed all your documents by now. Name is important, but it's also not important. Like, it's not like a big deal. We will change it. The point is, it does not have to happen as soon as we get married. A lot of people bear their last names for years on out before they finally get to changing everything. A lot goes into a name change. And if I do not change it immediately we get married, it does not take away from the marriage. It does not add anything to the marriage. No. The main fact is we love each other, our marriage is solid, and things are going well. It just does not have to happen at the time that I got married to you. Unpopular opinion. Number 5, we do not have to eat from the same plate. No, I love you, but sometimes eating can be done in separate plates. I mean, I like to eat with my husband on the same plate, but If I'm hungry and you're not hungry, or I'm not available at the time that you're ready to eat, by all means, please go eat. You do not have to wait for me. I do not have to wait for you. We can all eat in our individual plates and be happy. So that whole notion of, oh, we always have to eat together, we have to do everything together, that's not realistic. That's not realistic. This is not a movie. This is real life. So eating from the same plate is nice. It's a nice to have, but it is not a must. Number 6, we do not need to have the same friend circle. Like, everybody that I'm friends with, you must know them, and everybody you're friends with, I must know them.
That's suspicious.
Then that is beginning to be weird, because that's also not realistic. We cannot have the same friend circle. If you're insisting on that, then we probably should not get married, because it's not going to happen, right? There are people who have friends from way back and they have a certain friendship that isn't very, very in your face. So you just might never get to meet them, but we still talk. Same thing with you. You've made friends all your life, and then all of a sudden we get to, date or get married, and you want to know everybody that I've known in my life. No, we also do not have to be friends with every single person that we individually make friends with. My friend doesn't have to be your friend. Yeah, you can just know about that friend. Oh yeah, I remember that friend that you talked about. But I don't have to also be friends with that person. And I also do not expect the same of you. So, same thing. Unpopular opinion, we do not have to have the same friend circle, and just because we're dating or married does not mean that we have to be friends with everybody that we're individually friends with. Whew, that was quite a mouthful. Last but not the least, I do not believe any job is cut out for a man or a woman. I only believe that we can be good at individual things, but in the house or in our home, I don't believe any particular job is cut out for a man or a woman. Anybody can wash the dishes. Anybody can walk the dog. Anybody can cook dinner. Anybody can do laundry. It does not matter at all. Sometimes I go out and weed the garden. I go out to weed the garden because I can weed the garden. I do not need to leave the garden and let it overflow with weeds simply because I'm waiting for you as the man to do it, right? Because it is men that garden in most homes. When it comes to saying, oh, I'm not going to do this because it is a man's job, it's your home. You're pouring into your home. Oh, for instance, let's have jollof rice this evening, and my husband doesn't know how to cook even white rice, talk more of jollof rice. Of course I'm gonna cook the jollof rice. That's okay. But if he was also an expert in cooking jollof rice, then either person can cook the jollof rice. It really does not matter. Anyway, so those are my top 7 most unpopular opinions about relationships and marriage. Let me know if you guys will want a part 2 of this particular series. If you have other unpopular opinions that you would like to share with regards to relationships and marriage, please drop it in the comment section. I would absolutely love to hear from you. And I have made my jollof rice now, so I'm going over to eat that. If you would like to see the detailed recipe for making jollof rice, please go over to sturvsbyiddy.ca. Alternatively, you can wait till next week when I post the full recipe on here. But how would you know if you've not subscribed, or you've not liked, or you've not turned on your notifications so that you can know when I do post these videos? Okay? Please subscribe, like, do all you gotta do so that you can stick in this family. Thank you so much for watching the video again. I will see you in my next video.